Live streaming is on.
Okay, guys, welcome to writing today. You guys, we're going to do a couple things today. We're going to actually, in the first part, we're going to just work on topic sentences. And the second part, we're going to do a little grammar. But so the other day, I had you use this graphic organizer, which was just a big circle with 3 lines coming out of it. Okay, and what you're going to do in the circle is you're going to put the main idea. Okay, and I've got some topics I want us to work on. Okay, so if you look at this, the first one, let's skip the first one. Let's do the second one. What is the best pet? Okay, so what we're going to do is in the middle, we're going to put the main idea. The best pet is, I'm going to put dog. You can put whatever you want. Best pet is a dog. And what that is your topic sentence. Okay. And then what you're going to do on these 3 lines is 3 kind of details why dog is the best pet. And I'll put one, I'll say it gives unconditional love. They're funny. And then the third reason, why the dog is the best pet is they're very loyal. So, if I ask you to do a paragraph on what is the best pet, we basically have just done it. You're going to say the best pet is a dog, gives you unconditional love, they're funny, and they're very loyal. Now, what you might want to do is down below, maybe give an example of how your dog or a dog is funny. Okay. And you can just, my dog is funny because his ears stick up sometimes. Loyal always waits at door for me. Okay, so what you've done is on the top line, you just given the main idea. Then the bottom, you've given some details. I didn't give any details on giving unconditional love. That one's maybe self-explanatory. But I told you how my dog is funny, and I told you how my dog is loyal. So really, whenever we're going to do some writing and they ask you to do a paragraph, I want you to use, and we'll look at other graphic organizers, but I want you really to use one of these. And I'm just using this one right now because it's pretty basic. So in the middle, you would put the main idea, the best pet is a dog, and then you do 3 lines out and you give 3 reasons why the dog is the best pet. Then maybe underneath it, you maybe add a detail, because if you just put my dog is funny, funny is, different to everyone. So sometimes like that, you might want to put an example of why your dog is funny. And then over here, give an example of, loyal. So let's erase this one. Oops, I'm sorry. And let's look at another one. Let's do number 5. Is it better to do homework right after school or after dinner? And we're going to put, and this is really up to you, and you guys, these aren't right or wrong as long as you can support them. But I'm going to put the best time to do homework is after school. Okay, once again, you guys, this isn't right or wrong. You can do it either way. It just, as long as you give 3 details why it's better to do homework after school at night. So I'm going to say it's better to do homework after school. One of the reasons I'm going to say school is still fresh in your mind. Another reason I'm going to put, I like to relax after dinner. And the third reason why it's better to do homework after school, and once again, you guys, this is really up to you. You can put anything you want. Maybe I can still get help from my teachers. Okay, so if you think about it, you guys, we've actually done a paragraph here. So this is going to be your topic sentence. Always in the middle will be the topic sentence. And then you've got your 3 details, 1, 2, 3. And what you would do is, if I had you a piece of lined paper, you would just copy everything right off this chart and put it into a paragraph. Okay. And one thing I want you to think about too. So I'll just try to show you how this would work. Okay. So if we're doing a paragraph, you would say the best time to do homework is after school. Okay, so you just basically took what you put in the circle in your in the first sentence. Then your first idea, see, a lot of us maybe wonder how I want to say that first sentence. So what you're going to say, you have 3 ideas. So all you're going to say is the first reason. And I'm going to underline that because that's called a transition. The first reason. And that's called a transition. So you're just stating the first reason is school is still fresh in my mind. Okay. And the second reason I like to relax. So instead of saying the second reason, which you could do, but you could say secondly, which is the same thing. Secondly, and that's going to be a transition. Oops, I want to put that in red. I apologize. I like to relax after dinner. And for the last sentence, I said after school I can get help from my teachers. There's a couple ways you can say that. It's your third idea, so you can say the third reason, but it's also your last idea. So you have a couple options. You could put lastly or the third reason. I'm going to use lastly, but you can use either one. And remember, these are called transitions. They kind of get you into your sentence. I'm going to say lastly. We're going to underline that because it's a transition. I can still get help from my teachers. Okay, so what you've done, you guys, you just wrote a paragraph, and all you did is you just copied everything down out of this graphic organizer and you put some transitions in there. The transitions we used were first reason, that would be 1. Then we put secondly, and then lastly. So the reader knows you're giving 3 reasons. You said the first reason, secondly, which means the second reason, and lastly, or the third reason. So those are just little tricks that we use to make the paragraph flow a little bit more smoothly. Okay, and the last thing, and we will talk about this next time, is a closing sentence of the first of the paragraph. And what we do, we would just kind of restate some of the things we did, but we'll work on that. But you can see this is pretty basic if you get everything down in your graphical organizers. Let's do one more, okay? And I want you guys really, because what happens sometimes, you guys start reading and you put the best time to do homework, then you get stuck. But with a graphic organizer, all you're doing is taking it out of that little diagram and putting it into the paragraph. So let's look at one more. Is summer vacation too long? And I think most of us are going to say no. Summer vacation is, what was it again? Is summer vacation too short? Oh, too long. Is summer vacation too long? Summer vacation is not too long. So that'd be your first sentence. And then you're just going to write 3 reasons why summer vacation isn't too long. Okay. And you get to maybe, I get to catch up on my sleep. I get to, I don't know, go to the beach. We'll put every day. You really like the beach. And the last thing why summer vacation is not too long, I get a break from school. Okay, so if we were going to do this in a paragraph, summer vacation is not too long. Then you're going to say the first reason, I get to catch up on my sleep. And then maybe one of the details is if you wanted to, you don't have to, but maybe for school, I have to get up at, you say like maybe 6 a.m. every day or Monday through Friday. That might be one detail that you might want to put in there. And the second reason why summer vacation is not too long is I get to go to the beach every day. And then maybe put, I really enjoy surfing or body surfing, playing volleyball on the beach, whatever might be another detail. And lastly, or the third reason is I get a break from school. And maybe put in there, school's really hard for me. You know, I don't have to do homework, whatever detail you want to use. But I think you guys get the idea. Remember, your topic sentence, what the idea of your paragraph is always going to go in that circle. And then you just do 3 lines and you do 3 details supporting why, in this case, summer vacation is not too long, or why the dog is the best pet. You know, then you just put the details, or the main ideas, main ideas on the line. And then if you want to add a detail in there, that's fine. You just put kind of detail underneath or something. Okay. And that's just a good rule of thumb. Whenever we're doing any writing, we want to kind of do some this is called pre-writing. And this is just called the graphic organizer. And what it does, it just organizes your thoughts. So whenever we're doing writing. And when we get to doing an essay, what you'll have is you'll have if we ask you to do like 5 paragraphs, we'll have 5 of these little diagrams. Then what you do is you just basically take all the sentences right off this graphic organizer. So that way it's really just copying it from one place to another. All your ideas are organized. And when you start to write essays, it becomes a lot easier when we do these graphic organizers. Okay, that's it for writing today. We'll continue to work on kind of this graphic organizers pre-writing. I'm going to stop, but I will send you another link, and we're going to work on commas here in a sec, probably in about 15 minutes. Okay, you guys, have a wonderful day. Bye.